I would have put this video up earlier, but I was at work until 4, but now I get to put it up. But we got sad news in the world of baseball today. Major League Baseball has announced that home run king Hank Aaron has died. He was 86 years old, and he was the record holder for the most career home runs until it was passed by Barry Bonds. Hank Aaron had finished his career at 755 homers, and it took him 23 years to do it. Um, he played for two teams. He started off playing for the Braves when they were based in Milwaukee, and then they moved to Atlanta in 19. I think he had been playing for the Braves for 12 years while they were in Milwaukee, and then they moved to Atlanta in '66, and then he stayed with them up until 1974, and then finished out his last 2 years playing for the Milwaukee Brewers. And Milwaukee Brewers back in the 1970s were an American League team, and now they're a National League team. Um, he played 23 years, 21 of them with Atlanta, the last two with Milwaukee. He finished out his career at 3,771 career hits, 624 doubles, 98 triples, 755 career runs until that record was passed. And then he had 2,297 RBIs, which is a record that still stands. 240 stolen bases and 73 times being caught. He did have a 305 batting average, and at least he had batted over 300. Let's see, I'm trying to count here how many times he batted over 300. And he batted over 300 at least 14 different times in his career. And and he's one of only two players to homer at least 30 times or more 15 different times. Um but they don't have a cause of death though, but they just said that he was 86. I'm guessing it's going to be just old age. He did have a brother named Tommy that played baseball earlier on, back in the '60s also, but Tommy died first. I forget when Tommy died, but I know that his brother Tommy died, I think back in the '80s, but not exactly sure what year. But Hank Aaron is best known for his name, the Hammer or Hammer and Hank. He was American, he played mainly right field for 23 years in baseball from 54 to 76. He spent 21 years with the Milwaukee slash Atlanta Braves in the National League, and then finishing out the last 2 years of his career with the Milwaukee Brewers in the American League before they switched over to the National League. Um, but Hank Aaron didn't get his start in the majors back in the 1950s when he was only 20 years old. Hank Aaron started off in the Negro Leagues, which was still in existence back in the 50s until it all disbanded. He got 21 All-Star. He had been selected to 21 All-Star games, and he only had one World Series ring, which was back in the 50s with the Braves. He did have 3 Gold Gloves, 2 National League batting titles, 4 National League home run leader. He led the league 4 times. He led the league 4 times in home runs, 50 in the years 1957, 63, 66, and 67. Also 4 times he led the National League in RBIs, 57, 1960, 63, and 66. His jersey number is retired by both the Brewers and Braves. He's in the Braves Hall of Fame, and he's also in the American Family Field Walk of Fame, and he's also the Major League Baseball. He's also on the Major League Baseball All-Century team. And after retiring in 1976, he was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1982 with a 98% vote, or close enough to it that way. But Hank Aaron is regarded as one of the greatest players of all time. His 755 career runs broke the long-standing record, the career record of Babe Ruth, and Babe Ruth's record stood as the MLB record for almost 33 years. And he still holds many other offensive MLB records. He hit 24 or more home runs every year from 55 through 73, and he's only one of two other players to hit. He's one of only 2 players to hit 30 home runs or more in a season at least 15 different times. In 1999, the Sporting News ranked Hank Aaron the fifth on its list of the 100 greatest baseball players. In 1982, he was inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in his first year of eligibility. Hank Aaron was born and raised in and around the Mobile, Alabama area, and Aaron had 7 siblings, including his brother Tommy, who also was a Major League Baseball player. Um, Hank Aaron had appeared briefly in the Negro Leagues with the Indianapolis Clowns, and also in minor league baseball before starting his major league career. By his final MLB season, Hank Aaron was the last Negro League player, Negro League baseball player on a major league roster. But Aaron had played the vast majority of his MLB games in right field, though he appeared at several other different positions in his career. In his last 2 seasons, he was primarily a designated hitter. Aaron was an National League All Star for 20 straight seasons, an American League All Star for 1 season, and he holds the record for the most All Star selections at 25, while sharing the record for most All Star games played, 24, which he shares with Willie Mays and Stan Musial. He was a three-time All-Star. He was a three-time Gold Glove winner. And in 1957, he won the National League Most Valuable Player MVP award with when the Milwaukee Braves won the World Series. Aaron currently holds the record for the most career RBIs batted in, 2,297, extra base hits, 1,477, and total bases, 6,856. Aaron is also in the top 5 for most career hits with 3,771 and runs scored, 2,174. He is one of only 4 players to have at least 17 seasons with 150 hits or more. Aaron is now in second place with home runs at 755 because he was passed by Barry Bonds, and he also has the most career at bats at 12,364. And he's third, and he's also in third place with games played with 3,298. At the time of Hank Aaron's retirement, he held most of the game's key career power hitting records. After retiring from baseball, Hank Aaron eventually moved into the front office roles with the Atlanta Braves, which included their senior vice president role. In 1988, Aaron was inducted into the Wisconsin Athletic Hall of Fame, and in 1999, MLB introduced the Hank Aaron Award, which recognizes the top offensive players in each league. He was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2002, and he was also named a 2010 Georgia trustee by the Georgia Historical Society in recognition of his accomplishments that reflect the ideals of Georgia's founders. And Aaron, after retiring from baseball, resided in the Atlanta area. Now, this is pretty interesting to think about. Even though, Hank Aaron came from a poor family, so his family was never able to afford baseball equipment. So he practiced by hitting bottle caps with sticks, and he would create his own bats and balls out of materials he found on the streets. His favorite baseball player was Jackie Robinson, who broke the color barrier in '47. Aaron attended Central High School as a freshman and a sophomore. Like most high schools, they did not have organized baseball, so he played the outfield and third base for the Mobile Black Bears, which was a semi-pro team. Although Hank Aaron made the mistake, like some people would do when you're bad in baseball, that basically, if you're a right-handed batter, your right hand goes over your left hand, and if you're a left-handed batter, your left hand goes over your right hand. Aaron batted cross-handed, meaning as a right-handed hitter, he would always bat with his left hand above his right, and that was not a mistake he didn't realize. But Aaron established himself as a power hitter. As a result, in 1949, at the age of 15, Aaron had his first tryout with an MLB franchise team, the Brooklyn Dodgers. However, because he was too young, he did not make the team. After this, Aaron returned to school to finish his secondary education, attending the Josephine Allen Institute, which was a private high school in Alabama. He also attended Central High School in Mobile, Alabama. During his junior year, Aaron first joined the Pritchett Athletics, which was followed by the Mobile Black Bears, which was an independent Negro League team. Now they didn't pay a whole lot back then, but while he was playing for the Mobile Black Bears, Aaron earned about $3 per game, which is equivalent to $99 in today's money. And all it states is that Aaron had died in his sleep on January 22nd of 2021 at the age of 86, just 2 weeks shy of his 87th birthday, which kind of sucks to die 2 weeks before that. But he was a hell of a player for anybody who ever saw him play. I didn't get to see him play because this was before my time, but obviously they do have that classic channel where you could watch all the old games and everything, and you could just watch that. Even YouTube has them too, so you can always watch it on YouTube. But rest in peace, Hank. I said you'll be missed. You're one of the greatest players that ever played.